The night was dark and stormy, with the wind howling through the twisted branches of the gnarled trees surrounding the old Victorian mansion. Its once grand facade now stood in decay, windows shattered and paint peeling. The townsfolk whispered tales of its haunted past, warning curious souls to steer clear. But for a group of adventurous friends seeking a thrill, the dilapidated house beckoned like a forbidden fruit. As they stepped through the creaking front door, a chill settled over them. The air was thick with an unnatural stillness, and the only sound was the echo of their own footsteps on the decaying floorboards. The friends exchanged nervous glances, their excitement tinged with a growing sense of unease. The first room they entered seemed frozen in time, with antique furniture draped in dusty sheets and cobwebs hanging from every corner. As they explored further, the temperature dropped, and strange shadows danced across the walls. The air seemed to hum with a malevolent energy that sent shivers down their spines. As they ascended a creaking staircase, the group noticed whispers in the shadows, soft and indistinct. The walls seemed to absorb their words, and an oppressive silence followed their every step. One by one, the friends felt the weight of unseen eyes watching them, and a cold breath brushed against their necks. The group gathered in a dimly lit room at the end of the hallway, its wallpaper peeling and revealing grotesque images beneath. Suddenly, the door slammed shut, trapping them inside. Panic set in as they struggled with the handle, realizing they were not alone. A ghostly figure emerged from the shadows, its hollow eyes fixated on the intruders. The air grew thick with despair as the specter's anguished moans filled the room. Frozen in terror, the friends could only watch as the ghostly figure pointed accusingly at each of them, its ethereal form shimmering with an otherworldly glow. The room became a battleground of supernatural forces, with objects levitating and shadows contorting into grotesque shapes. Desperation fueled their attempts to escape, but the haunted house seemed to have a malevolent will of its own. As the clock struck midnight, the ghostly apparitions intensified, and the friends felt an invisible force pulling them apart. They screamed in terror as the room seemed to collapse in on itself, swallowing them in a vortex of darkness. The next morning, the townsfolk discovered the mansion, now more dilapidated than ever. No sign of the adventurous group remained. The haunted house had claimed its victims, and the legends that once whispered through the town took on a new, chilling reality. The once curious friends were now a part of the haunted lore, a cautionary tale for those who dared to enter the mansion's cursed halls.